Oh, okay. You're perched on a water bottle. Hello and welcome to the channel. It is Saturday and this is the second full day in DC. I came yesterday, so I guess it wasn't a full day, but basically I arrived in DC at 7 a.m. so I call it a full day. And then I worked and met up with a friend at evening time, did a little bit of eating around, walking around, did a monument walk, that sort of thing. And then we are here today. I did just remember I had this in my coat pocket from Captain Cookie. So Captain Cookie is like, I guess, a mainstay on the GW campus along with Foggy Bottom and then also Circa. I don't know. Anyway, we were looking for something sweet and then I forgot about it in my coat pocket. And then I read my friend's text this morning. It was like, the snickerdoodle is good. And I was like, oh, the snickerdoodle. So anyway, I'm going to have it a little bit here before I head out to brunch. So today is Panda Day. It's also a snow day. So we shall see. I've been hearing snowplows for the past few hours. I woke up pretty early. But yeah, anyway, I will take you along with us on the day. I might bring my DJI. Oh, I need to remember to bring my umbrella. But I did just realize I do not have a plastic bag for my umbrella, so it will be a mess, perhaps. Okay, so I'm almost on my way out. I did just get a notification there's a 100% chance of snow in the next 48 minutes. I opened the blinds a crack because I'm looking out. I think I showed you yesterday when I opened it. There's like an office over there and I don't want them to look like directly in the hotel room. And from when I looked out, there is no snow currently. So what I thought was snowplow sound must be them pre-treating the roads, I guess. I would say that the hotel says it was 100% super soundproof. It is not 100% super soundproof, but it is like pretty soundproof. Okay, anyway. Gotta go. And I cannot find a plastic bag. I usually keep plastic bags in my suitcase for like incidentals, like dirty laundry, if my socks get wet because I stepped in a pot, you know, those sort of things, but I apparently removed them, so I got nothing. Gotta just carry this around. So this is my very snow day outfit. So these are the jeans that I thrifted, and I mean, they're pretty okay. They're like shorts, and I feel like they fit pretty roomy, but yeah, very snow. It's actually not too cold. It's like warmer than yesterday, last night. But I think it's because there's no wind. But I guess to snow, it's still pretty warm, you know. It'll be snowing, but we're gonna go there eventually, Rose Ave. Not too bad yet. My friend who lives here did cancel because she didn't want to risk being out in the snow heading out to our mission. Because that was the reason why we came from New York. Separately but together. So the snowflakes are like kind of like the hard, chunky ones, where having an umbrella is helpful. But I don't know if I want to get my umbrella wet yet, because I'd have to carry it around wet all day, because I don't have a plastic bag. And I really did think, and I was like, oh, I'm going to remember when I wake up before I leave to put a plastic bag in my suitcase. Nope, didn't do it. So the zoo is about a 10 to 15 minute walk, depending how fast you are from the subway. And then the restaurants we're going to are over here. There's also a bakery with a panda. That's kind of scary. So our reservation is at 10. I made a reservation because I didn't know how crazy busy it would be, because there is the Panda Festival today. It's the last weekend of the Panda Festival, so there's like one more day tomorrow. Typically Duke's is kind of hard to get a seat at in the past, especially because for a while this was like the only place to eat around here, and it's kind of like a mainstay. And I did make a reservation at 10, so I look overly eager, but I wanted to make sure we would get it because my DC friend wanted to go because of the panda pop-up, and my New York friend and I both are like, yeah, we have to go because it's so cute. But there is one cup that we don't really want because it's kind of not so cute. And I have been watching people go into the zoo. There's actually kind of a lot of people going into the zoo, so that's good. Oh, actually this older couple just went in, so I guess they're letting people in. It says closed still. Maybe they work here. They must work here. Okay, so it's only a special bar menu. Multiple different cups. I thought it was just the panda with the eyelashes and then the bamboo one, but it's not. There's 3. But we're here for brunch. The regular menu is also available. And the kiddie menu. Blacklight was a choice, but the menu is being reused. Okay, before people come in. So I got the Don't Forget the Red Panda because I liked this cup the most. And also my sister's favorite animal is a red panda, and she just texted me to make sure I take photos of red pandas. But it also sounded like the best option for me. So if you're coming here, the Bowsy hot chocolate, it comes in a mug that's color changing. It's black originally, and then it turns white as the heat comes in. The Panda Rita comes in the one that's kind of creepy looking. It has like really big eyelashes, but then they have the bamboo straw that like it's holding. The mule is just like a mule cup. And then, I don't know what that one comes in. I haven't seen it online yet. We both opted to not get the brunch. This is a huge sandwich. And my friend got the fish and chips. This photo zone is cute. The otters aren't here because of inclement weather. My friend spotted the first animal of the day. There's a fisher cat who's sleeping. This is the red panda's favorite time of year and the temperature.
They're not in raccoon family. This is what raccoons do. They're getting the high ground.
So this is usually really packed, so we're kind of lucky that the weather was kind of bad.
Inside? Yeah, he went inside.
He's asleep. Giant pandas are bears.
Do you know like it's so
Their beef is impeccable.
We're gonna go back around. Once you get past here, it's a one-way street. We're hoping to see him chase the squirrel. Apparently they got beef. Chasing the squirrel again? Oh!
It's climbing the tree. Come. Can you see it climbing the tree?
He's questioning his life choices now as he dropped his toy. She's just lounging, eating. I don't know if you can see. She's like laying down, stripping the branches. Just hanging out, relaxing, sitting back up. Also, the best part is watching the humans run from side to side.
I know. It's so true.
See what I mean? Empty over there. So many people here, and they just keep running back and forth to try to get the angle. Now she's really climbing. Terrible vantage point though. She made it really far.
Yeah.
Other trees have like
Oh no.
how does it go straight down?
Yeah.
Kung Fu Panda training.
She does remember where the red toy is.
Oh, what a cute one. Look at his button. He's
So the worker was saying that they're keeping the two pandas separate for now, and they haven't been acclimated yet. But that's part of the breeding program, so there's a boy and a girl. This one's a girl. I mean, honestly, they're living the life of luxury if they don't have to go pull the bamboo themselves. Like it's 6:30, and then they have their first meal of the day. So this is the history of the babies. There's been 4 babies born here. Everybody was like, she's so cute. So I was like looking on. No, they can see her climbing the tree again in the window. So I must have missed the boys placard, but the girl is 3.5-ish.
Hey, hello there. So I just asked if there's no backtracking once you guys leave out the building.
I was just here when she popped in. When she popped in. Also, this was the perfect time to come because they love the snow. So my guess is the worker, the researcher was definitely, I'm pretty sure when we saw them they were working. I just didn't really want to watch it. So they're gonna start mating probably next year, or they're getting introduced next year. King Bao's the girl, and Belly is the boy. And the boy is the one that we saw indoors, I think. We're gonna look at the panda store. These are so cute. They got little, they're only $10, not bad. I'm like kind of tempted. Okay, these are kind of cute if I was into graphic tees. They have kids ones, 18, adults, 25. Eco bags, and these are 20. That's what it looks like. So they do have mugs. I cannot read that. What are these? These 22. Oh, 18. I thought they were going to be more expensive because they're bigger.
It's really cute.
It's for my sauces, not trinkets. But I could work for trinkets. It also kind of doesn't look like a panda though to me. It kind of looks like an owl.
Yeah.
This is the current magnet collection. Oh, there's more on the other side. I just saw $10. It's a little expensive for my mag. I don't really care for that one. These ones are kind of cute though. How much? I feel like they're going to be like 12. Oh, they're 8. Do I get this in the tote bag? That's kind of excessive. Is it excessive? This is my collection. That's useful. Outfit inspo is so cute. Look at the sunglasses. Another one. Do you think this one's gonna surprise me at $8? I still think this one's like 12. Yeah, it's 12. I think I'm getting my sister this for Christmas.
I wish she had a
So is this like an enrichment activity? They have to go put a snoop in there?
After it's had like the big,
Because that's how they get the food out. That's
once again, the females don't have cats. I wonder how strong their trunks are. Yeah, I'm just.
I know. I wish I could give you scratchies. I'm sorry.
screaming like everywhere. And this one looks different. Oh, kind of aggressive and attacking.
It's like a roly-poly.
He's scared. Candy's like, would it know how to find food if it wasn't in a playmat like that? Keep your cats indoors. Those dogs really love him. He's coming out. They've been putting little treats everywhere for the sand cat. If it got too loud in here, I'll quit screaming. These animals are very active today.
Come here, bud.
So cute.
Yeah. Look right there at the red ears.
Yeah.
That one is the good one. Does he like to chew? I like to chew There's so many, Dad.
Yeah, they're fun.
Timon, right? Yeah. There's so many of them.
These guys are active.
I like these cameras too. These are bush babies.
I think it's a skunk too.
This is so fast, and it jumped. One jumped up to the top of the window and held up there. We're in the main gift shop. But they got a ton more animals represented here. Okay, so there's commemorative M&Ms. And the queue behind me, this older lady was holding them, and her husband was like, "You found something to buy?" She's like, "Yeah, M&Ms with the panda print on them." He's like, "No, that's Panda's scat." A jerk. Let her have fun. They do have the pandas with the safari hats, but make sure you check it because the snoots are very inconsistent. Like this one's the only one that looks normal. This one looks like a bulldog, and this one, I don't know what that one looks like. I kind of understand why they're on sale though. This isn't the general style of the zoo goer. They have these stuffed animals that hug. They're like magnet, not magnet. What do they call this? Like slap bracelets. But there's various different animal pocketkins. Is that what they're called? Nope, that's not what these are. The slap bracelet ones are $10, but the pocketkins are kind of cute. I think this mug is cute. Like the style in general is like a conference mug, but then it's got that animal holding on to it. They also have the sloth with the hat, but the sloth doesn't have ears, so it's just a hat. If Get these candies for kids. How much is it? Freshness you can taste. Free sticker. Used by May. No idea what the price is. I realized I want a sticker to cover my Stanley cup. Oh, the panda one is cute though. Just a zoo. It's raining now, but we came to Georgetown, go to Baked and Wired, and there's a queue. It looks like 15 people. Okay, I came in to get drinks. The line wasn't as long. Having a regret, I didn't see they had chai with apple cider. I got a ginger toddy for myself, and my friend wanted a chai latte. There's so many regrets. I think I'm getting a biscuit instead of a cupcake. The soccer mom bar. I ended up getting my classic one, which is the dirty chai cupcake, and these are like huge cupcakes. And these are better than Georgetown cupcakes, by the way. It's really rainy now. We're going to Founding Farmers Fishers Bakers. The reason why we came here is number one, it's rainy. Number two, we both kind of wanted clam chowder today, and there were like 5 options, and this one was the only one that had reservations before 9:30. But we're also going to share 2 of the breads. So we're gonna get the Parmesan garlic knots and the brick oven pretzels. They're out of calamari, so we can't get that. We're gonna each have our own clam chowder because sharing's weird. So we're gonna get this chopped Brussels sprouts and blue cheese salad. Originally, we were not going to get the brick oven pretzels because we were going to get the calamari, but since they sold out, and then they brought over this plate and it said pretzels, I was like, oh, they're known for pretzels here. Okay, this is like the perfect amount of food, but we also do have the pretzels coming. Garlic knot, salad, so this is the Brussels sprouts and blue cheese, clam chowder. We had been discussing which bread would go with the chowder. Now we know. They paired it with their pimento cheese biscuit, I think. We also fully over-ordered, so we tried to cancel the pretzels because they hadn't come out for a long time. And then we were told we couldn't, but then they still didn't come out. So then they removed it from the bill. So we have so much food left over, so we're going to try to cake them back. Because this is a 5:15 reservation because everything was booked solid, so... we're finishing at like 7, so we might get hungry later. These people are brave though. I know. This used to be a Nike. My friend and I were just talking. It's now Barnes & Noble. We have Scratch and Sniff Valentine's on Super Good. It's a nostalgic Trader Joe's stop in Foggy Bottom where we both shopped. We came in thinking that maybe they'd have totes. They do have the specific DC tote, and they also have Philadelphia for some reason. But these are great, like, gifts. What is this one? Cooking Home with Joe. Who are these people? No one? It's Jolene and Joni. They did have the freezer totes. My friend was looking for them. I've never seen them in person. Limit 6 per customer. They also oddly have the Delaware tote. They have a New Jersey one. I've never seen the New Jersey one before. This one's Virginia because Virginia is for lovers. I thought it was for Valentine's Day. This particular Trader Joe's has literally every single freaking tote bag that I've seen on social media and never been able to find. They had all of the crazy famous totes. And they're all like very stocked here. Okay, I'm on my way back to the hotel. I'm like standing outside of it, but I need to go to CVS because I have $7 worth of coupons expiring and I'm hoping I can just use them so don't forget. Because again, I hate losing free money. CVS looks very closed. When does it open? Closed at 8. Okay, tomorrow from 7. Nope, from 9. I am back in my hotel. I forgot to text my friend, so hold on. Okay, anyway, I was just texting her. I like made it back and it was like the connections were right there. And I was like, it kind of feels like they hold the trains for people who are connecting because there's only a couple of connections, like, you know, at a station. Not like in New York where there's like 6 lines. They'll, you know, whatever. I'm going to show you what I've been carrying around with me. Okay, dinner. Actually, the food this entire trip has been pretty darn good. It's just been a lot of food. So I usually try to order based upon price. But I realize now that even though I don't go out to eat very much in New York anymore, but even that being said, I am very unaware about what prices are outside of the city. Because everything I ordered I thought was going to be significantly smaller than it's been. I got this, and I think I will. My friend was like, maybe you'll keep it for yourself, because I think it's so dang cute. They did have multiple different animals with the little hat. I can't remember what kind of hat this is called. It's been a long day. I can't even think of words today. But I think it's also because I went from like 0 socialization to like being with my friend all the time. Anyway, so we got this. He has a little hat, and it's the red panda version. They also had a panda version, and then they had a sloth version that I saw. I didn't see any other animals, but we weren't really looking at them, to be honest. But the panda version wasn't quite as cute, and that one had some quality control issues with the nose, but this guy is cute. I also checked, I would say make sure you check all the seams, because some of them were a little bit fraying. If you are looking to buy this guy was $12, but I thought he was super cute. I couldn't say no, especially because I thought it was like just a hat that you could buy for the stuffed animals in general, but then when I saw it was connected to a red panda, I knew I had to get it for my sister. I also carrying around, oh no, it flipped upside down. That was almost a disaster. My baked and wired. So these cupcakes are huge. I don't think I pulled it out of the... Yeah, I didn't pull it out of the box for you, but I'm going to put this in the mini fridge here. But, like, it's huge. So I ate, like, I'd say about a 1/5. And that was enough for me. Because I actually just needed a little bit of energy. And I realized today I had no coffee. That might be also why I'm feeling a little bit draggy. But these were good. I would highly recommend Baked and Wired over Georgetown cupcake. I know a lot of people like Georgetown just because of the TV show. In my opinion, not as good. Baked and Wired has creative flavors. It's more like small businessy. Also, we went to Founding Farmers, Fishers, and Bakers. Longest name ever. And we actually ended up getting Founding Farmers because we had a salad. Fishers because we had the clam chowder, and then the Bakers because we had the garlic knots and the biscuit. So, okay, long story. So we had put in the first order, and that was for the garlic knots, the chowder, and the salad. And we were going to get calamari, but then they were out of calamari, so we asked for a little bit extra time. So then later on, we put in an order for the pretzel bites with like the different dipping sauces because we both kind of wanted both of those. That was the only things that were really catching our eye with those 2 bread items. So we put it in, and like we basically ate our soup, and I was feeling full, my friend was feeling full, and we had each had I think 2 knots each. There were a lot of knots. There were 8 total knots. So again, it was like $7.50 or something. So I thought there were only going to be 4 knots. So there were 8. So then I asked the server if we could like cancel the pretzels because we had been eating for like an hour or so, and they hadn't come out. So we were like, well, maybe they're waiting for us to like make a room on the table. Like maybe they forgot, maybe they didn't put it in. But I was like, no, I definitely remember the server putting it in on like the little like handheld device thingy. So anyway, we asked the server, and she went to ask the chef, and he said no, it's on the way out, so we can't cancel it. Anyway, so then maybe 10 minutes goes by, and we still didn't get them, but we weren't like thinking anything of it. And then the server was like, I'm so sorry, I just talked to my manager, because that was the other thing. She was like, oh, we can't cancel it because the chef said that we can't cancel it. Do you want to talk to my manager or something? I said no. Like, it was our fault for over ordering. No, definitely no. Anyway, so we were expecting to get the pretzels, and then the server came by like 10 minutes later and was like, hey, I see that you didn't get your pretzels yet, so I talked to my manager, we took it off the bill. If it still shows up, feel free to keep them, but like, don't worry about it. Anyway, never showed up, so that's fine. But they were slammed. We didn't know why they were so slammed, and we even asked the server afterwards, and she was like, yeah, I don't know why it's so crazy. It's usually kind of like the lull kind of slow period, because it's not tourist season, you know, it's not like summer, there's like no vacations. But they were so slammed. Like the people like sitting across the barrier from us had ordered dessert, and they were like waiting there. I thought it was like very weird that they were just sitting there in silence for like 40 minutes staring at their phones. I was like, why don't they just leave or something? But no, they had to order beignets, and it took them, well, very long time. And it was just because I think they were short staffed, because they did not think it was going to be like lines out the door today. I don't know what was going on, because even I was like, maybe we don't even need a reservation, because when I looked at the reservations, there were plenty in like the 5 to like 6-ish time period, and I guess we needed it. So anyway, I rambled too much, and here's the other part of the biscuit. So the biscuit is pimento, cheese, and something biscuit, and I don't typically care for pimentos. My friend doesn't either. We have very similar tastes, and we were talking, we kind of grew up eating the same junk food because our parents don't cook. But yeah, so anyway, got my leftovers in here, and I might actually eat some later, because I realized I didn't really eat that much today. Anyway, so I rambled far too long. I just haven't really been talking with you. I've been kind of talking with you, but it's also been hard because we were kind of at the zoo. And then I bought this at the zoo. This is How We Roll, Smithsonian's National Zoo and Conservation Biology Institute, and it's an eco tote. And basically, I thought this was cute, and it was very reusable and functional for me, and I use reusable totes. As you can see, I carry this one in my bag all the time. I usually also have like a second one in my bag, except for when I'm traveling. So you got that, and I got this, and this is a bag of totes that I bought at Trader Joe's. Basically, I had been seeing the smaller size one that looks like the paper bag on Instagram, and I kind of wanted it because it's a washable tote. Like, you can put it in the machine wash, and you can like lay it flat to dry, and you can reuse it, and I thought that was great. But then I've never actually seen, and this one's huge, like it's extra large. And this one is a washable paper tote bag, grocery friendly tote bag made from paper, but not just any paper. It's supernatural paper, and that means that it can be washed if need be and used and reused over and over again. Durable, lightweight, and a nice size to hold stuff other than groceries. So yeah, anyway, it says hand wash separately, or use the hand wash setting on your washing machine using cold water and a mild detergent, dry flat. Anyway, so I really like this, and it's a mix of cellulose and latex, and it is feeling pretty sturdy, because some of the other ones in here I have some thoughts about. So the new canvas totes that look like the ones that I have had for like years, they don't feel as nice, because now they're a cotton like poly blend, and I feel like they just feel cheap now. The one I have is like, I think fully cotton almost. Anyway, the canvas is different. So I got this. This one was kind of expensive. I think it was like $9, but I think this is quite functional, because I think I can fit like $100 worth of groceries in here, so probably like 2 weeks worth of groceries if I want to change my lifestyle a bit, and then do 2 weeks of groceries at a time. I also bought the DC one for my sister because she had one, but then it broke, so I got her this. But also, these feel cheaper. I have one tote bag that's like this style from Trader Joe's, and I feel like these feel like paper thin and like feel like paper, like kind of like rippy style, whereas the other one's more flexible and kind of more like cloth like a, you know, textured and like coated cloth. So I don't know what happened. Anyway, so that, and then this is the fabled cooler bag. So they had a bunch of these, and then we were asking the staff, because like we in New York have never seen these. My friend has one, because she was just very lucky one time that she was just like available to stand in the line, and then she had to ask because they had them behind the desk and stuff. But anyway, I have never seen one myself, because I don't live by a Trader Joe's actually, and every time I've had to go, they've been very fully sold out. But my curiosity, because nobody's ever reviewed it before, is whether or not this would hold like frozen food, like the typical frozen food section item from Trader Joe's, because they're like specific box sizes, and nobody's ever told me that, but it does. So it fits 2 of like the meat ones that you can get, you know, like when you get the carnitas that are in the refrigerated section, you can put them in here, 2 of them stacked, and then you can put like something on flat on top. And then it also fits 3 of the boxes that are like the typical freezer boxes. So they also have a larger one, but I think typically what I go Trader Joe's shopping, I usually only buy a couple of frozen items at a time that are like the box shape, and then this one will be functional as well. So they have the purple ones and the pink ones. I'm still kind of bummed because these aren't my favorite color, but actually I don't have a cooler bag in general, so I think this will be helpful to have just for my grocery style. Oh, I forgot one more thing. Let me go grab it. And the final thing I purchased today was the sticker. So we didn't see the orangutans today, but I was telling my friend about them and she was like, wow, you remember? But I remember that they have this like ropes across like the human walkway underneath, and the orangutans can like walk across the ropeway. But basically I bought this because it's a vinyl sticker and I'm going to use it on my Stanley so I can cover up my company logo. And again, it says Smithsonian National Zoological Park, and whenever you purchase from the Smithsonian gift shops, you like kind of donate to them, and all of these are branded and stuff like that. And I do want to support the zoo. I do think that they do a lot of great educational programs there and stuff like that, and with the current way things are going, I don't know how the funding's going to be going forward, so I'm going to do a little bit more research about that. But anyway, we have been eating so well this time. So this morning we started at Duke's. The Panda bar pop-up was fine. Like they went all in on the theming, if I'm being honest. But the mugs. So my friend was considering buying one of the mugs. So initially I think she had thought that it came with the purchase of the beverage, but I was like, oh yeah, I kind of didn't assume it because like the server came and like took my glass when I finished. And anyway, I was like, oh, I kind of didn't assume it, but I guess I understand why you thought it did. Just because I was like, it was kind of cheap. It was like $13 for a cocktail, so I kind of assumed that was just like the price of the cocktail. But the glasses, they were like nice, but they were like just had pandas on them. So I had said like, I would recommend, because also I was like, do you really want to carry a mug around with you? But I was recommending that we could always go back there after the zoo to buy it if didn't find anything that she liked at the zoo. But I said, plus like the zoo stuff will have the zoo logo on it, and like your money will go towards the zoo, etc., etc. So she ended up finding a really cute mug. I think I showed you it. It was like the white panda mug. It said Smithsonian on the bottom, but it had like the panda face on the front, and then when you flipped it around it had a butt, but the butt was like 3D printed out, and it was quite cute actually. I just don't use mugs like that, but it was super cute. I would have bought it too if I had a use for mugs. But yeah, anyway, that is everything. I'm going to probably relax actually because I'm feeling a little bit hectic. It has been nice being with my friend just because, again, I live alone, I work alone, I work remote, like. Also, on top of that, my team is dropping like flies. So it's been nice to talk to somebody else and like other stuff. And again, I feel like our lifestyles are somewhat similar, even though like our careers are very different. But yeah, anyway, I am going to wash up, relax. Unfortunately, I forgot face masks. I know. I usually keep them in my suitcase. I know. And then I took them out when I came back from Vegas and put them in my shopping stack. I don't know why. And then when I was like doing like my unboxing, I was like, why are these in here? These are like old. It's because I took them out of my suitcase. So anyway, I am going to sign up for now. Tomorrow is Sunday. My friend is leaving in the afternoon, and then I'm going to just be hanging out. We have some plans in the morning. Oh, Rose Avenue. So that's the bakery we really wanted to go to. It was like right across the street from the Woodley Park train station, but it was open when we arrived, but it closed at 1 p.m. on the weekend, which was very odd to me. It was open later in the weekdays than it is in the weekends, which seems odd to me for a bakery, but I don't know. It works for them. So anyway, by the time we like left the zoo, we couldn't go because it was closed. So we're considering going tomorrow morning to pick stuff up, because it is a very nice bakery. So it's Asian inspired, stuff like that. Small business. Started, I think, right before or like over COVID. And then I have tried it in the past, but that was like in their old location where you had to pre-order in order to get anything and show up at a specific prescribed time. And then now they have like a like a brick and mortar store that's like there fully all the time. Anyway, so we might go there, and then we have a brunch reservation at Anju, which is like a Korean restaurant, but for brunch it's like a fusion style. And then I think I have tickets to go to the Hirshhorn. There's a exhibition going on, so I think I might go there. I haven't decided yet, actually, if I'm being honest. And then maybe just wander around do a couple more museums. Probably not the Natural History Museum because of the whale, and if I were to see that whale, I would want my friend to be there with me because she knows that I can't handle the whale. Oh, snow. The snow did not really come today. The rain was kind of miserable. It wasn't like downpouring, which is why it was miserable, because it wasn't enough to like hold an umbrella, but it was also enough to get you wet and cold and miserable. So it was not the worst, but it was not the best. Tune in for the next vlog and follow me over on Instagram at EatSearchExplorer. Thanks for watching. Bye.